Yo, what's going on, YouTube family? This is yours truly, Mr. Davis, coming to you guys live here at Davis Rottweilers, man. Been real busy with the pups that we have on the ground, and also with the collaboration breeding that we have as well. We bred Zoop to Zora from Wilson's Rottweilers. Those puppies are doing great as well. We're going to try to get you guys some footage on that ASAP. Today's video, I'm pretty much just going to be letting the dogs run free, let them do their thing, and just talk to you guys. Today's topic, things I think you should do if you want to become a breeder. Mind you guys, this is just some advice that I have for either up and coming breeders or those who's thinking about becoming a breeder. Those who's thinking about becoming a breeder, guys. Let me go ahead on and let these animals out and get their pens and stuff situated, and then I'll come to you guys in the next scene. All right, guys. Got all our pens situated, got all the water, all that good stuff. Only kennel we have left to do is, of course, Chewy's. But things I think you should do when trying to become a breeder. What's a lot of things you should do when becoming a breeder? I want to start off by first of all, you got to make sure you find you a quality dog. You got to make sure you find a quality dog. What I mean when I say quality, you have to make sure that you find a dog of your liking. Make sure you find a dog of your liking, and most importantly, make sure, you know what I'm saying, you find an animal that you can afford. Let's just say you find a kennel. Let's just say at that time, you know what I'm saying, you can't afford a puppy from that kennel. Please do not be in a rush with starting your kennel. If the puppy may be a little bit too more expensive, save your money, take your time. Save your money, take your time, do not be in a rush. So you want to make sure you find you a nice quality dog. Once you find that animal, the animal of your liking, what you think is quality at that time, because best believe, guys, your first animal, I'm just gonna be honest, you're gonna love it to death. You're gonna think it's the best thing. The more you get into this game, when you start, you know what I'm saying, reaching out to other breeders, and then when you start visiting different kennels around your area or wherever the case may be, you're gonna look at your first animal different. Just gonna be honest, you might look at your first animal a little bit different. You're gonna see some inconsistencies. I mean, as long as you keep educating yourself, you keep learning, and you're trying to better the breed, you're gonna see some inconsistencies in what you may have, and then that's gonna determine, you know what I'm saying, where you may purchase your second animal from. And the list goes on and on. So you wanna make sure you find you a nice, good quality animal. Once you purchase that animal, guys, you want to start building your social media presence. Unfortunately, guys, that's the world we live in nowadays, man. You gotta show it. People don't believe it until you show it. So you get you a dog, go ahead on and build up your social media presence. I recommend you guys getting on all 3 major platforms. Go ahead on and get you a YouTube channel. Go ahead on and get you an Instagram, and get you a Facebook business page. Go ahead on and get your followers up. You know what I'm saying? Build up a repertoire with your clients so they know that you're a real individual. You definitely want to get that social media presence. That is very important in the world that we live in today. People don't believe it unless they see it. Bam. So you want to get you a quality dog. You want to start your social media presence. You want to get on those different platforms, okay? Free ways of advertising, okay? YouTube free, Facebook free, Instagram free, okay? You want to build up a repertoire with your future clients, okay? All right, so you done got your dog, you done got on these social medias, and come to terms that whatever you spend, whatever money you spend to start, if you come to terms and you're comfortable with knowing that you're not going to get that money back, you're not going to get that money back fast, okay? Don't get me wrong, we do generate money in this business, but a lot of times we either we're cutting our losses or we're breaking even. What do I mean by that? Dog food, vet bills, just putting what if money to the side just in case one of these animals gets sick, or you know what I'm saying, if something just happens out of the ordinary. So please guys, make sure not only you can afford the animal of your choice, the animal of your liking, but make sure you got some funds put up to the side for some what ifs. Okay, make sure you got some funds put to the side for some what ifs. All right, so you done got this pup. This pup, 8 weeks of old, 8 weeks of age. You're starting to advertise, you're starting to take pictures, you're starting to get a social media presence. All right, you got you some money saved up just for what if, vet visits, rabies shots, just little miscellaneous stuff. Next step, if you're gonna have your dog inside, make sure you prepare an area in your house so your animal can stay inside, and not only he can stay inside, he can be nice and comfortably, and he doesn't interfere with the way you and your family live. Bam. And if your dog is not going to be a inside dog, we need to make sure he has a nice, safe area outside. Everybody's kennel setup is different. Everybody's different. You know, you got to do what works for you. Here at Davis Rottweilers, I have all my dogs on concrete. 11 by 11 concrete slab. Then I bolt down a 10 by 10 kennel to it, and that's how we do with our dogs here at Davis Rottweilers. You have some guys, they have their dogs on wood slacks. You have some guys where they have their dogs on the ground. Me, myself, personally, I prefer my dogs to be on concrete. It's pros and cons with everything you do. It's pros and cons with everything you do. Of course, one of the cons with having your dogs on concrete. Zoop! Zoop! Loud! Zoop! One of the cons of having your dogs on concrete, if you look at the dog's elbows, that concrete tends to wear the elbows down, and you see that little concrete rash on the elbow. That's one of the cons to having your dogs on concrete. Pros, it is very, very easy to sanitize and to keep that concrete clean. So you want to make sure you get an animal of your liking. Okay, you want to make sure you get an animal of your liking. Once you purchase that animal, you want to start putting that animal on social media, building up your following, guys, building up your following. Then you want to make sure you have some money tucked to the side for just some what ifs, just in case your animal gets sick, vet visits, whatever the case may be. Then you want to go ahead on and make sure that dog has a nice, safe, clean area. You know what I'm saying? Nice, safe, clean area, guys. Those are just the fundamentals. Those are just the basics. Just the basics of what you're going to need if you're thinking about breeding, guys. Nothing too crazy. And just be willing to put in the work, man. Be willing to put in the work. I'm a very, very busy man. Very, very busy man. I own a property management company as well. I work at a school, and during the summertime, I'm full-time just working in my business, guys. Even with that, I still have to make sure I have time for these animals, man. Still got to make sure, you know what I'm saying, they're able to blow off some self-esteem. You just got to be willing to make whatever sacrifice it may take just to ensure that your animals is good, man. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this is not a quick get-rich scheme. You're constantly spinning, hoping that you break even or make a little something. But even when you make a little something, that money that you make, you put it back in your kennel. If you're really serious about this thing, you can tell the serious guys from the guys who just doing it for the money. If I'm watching your channel or if I'm watching your Instagram and I see you have litter after litter, but when it comes to your yard, I don't see no difference. I don't see you adding more kennels. I don't see you purchasing better quality dogs. I know, okay, they just in it for the money. So, you know, you can definitely tell the real from the fake, guys. You can definitely tell the real from the fake. You can definitely tell the real from the fake in this game. But like I say, guys, there's no right or wrong way to do it. There's no right or wrong way to do it, guys. If you're thinking about doing it, that's just some advice that I have for you guys. You know, take your time, find you a nice quality dog, don't be in a rush. Take your time, man, because once you spend that money, that animal is yours. You're 100% responsible for that animal, hopefully, until death does you part. Or if you like some breeders out there, at least until, you know, I guess you done met that quota or that dog, you know what I'm saying, then got a little bit older and you want to retire it, whatever the case may be. But those are just some things I recommend that you guys do if you're thinking about, you know, becoming a breeder, man. Or if you want to start your kennel, how should you start it? I did a video also, males versus females. It's totally up to you. Me, myself personally, I started with a female. I started with a female, a pro to starting with a female. Hey, if you get a bred, you have the puppies, you have more control. You know what I'm saying? You're more in control, you're more hands-on because that's your female. A con with starting your kennel with a female. When she comes in heat, you gotta try to make sure you get her to the male in time or you find the right male. So it's just however you want to do it. If I could go back and do it again, I probably would have started with a male. But if I started with a male, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. But, you know, there's no right or wrong way, guys. That's just some tips that I have for anybody that's inspiring to get into this game, man. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully I ain't run my mouth too much. And we'll definitely catch you guys on the next episode. Peace. What's up, girl?